check out who's out and about. It is 62 degrees outside. This may very well be the last really nice day. Oh my gosh, happy chickens. There were 4 eggs this morning, including a green one. Hi girls, hi. Hi. Oh, happy girls. There's omelet, yaitza, the other yellow one. Hi girls. Oh my gosh, are you happy? Happy, happy. Wishka's like, I don't care for the chickens. Wait, Chester, don't scare them. Oh. You girls want to go in? Come on. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on. You don't want to go in yet, right? Alright. You looking for chocolate, Chester? Alright. I'll leave you out here for a little while. Yeah, cloudless sky. And Chester found his chocolate. So it's time to play, right, Mom? Okay. Good boy. Alright, don't go far, girls. I think I'm gonna play with Chester for a bit. You wanna play chocolate, Chester? And look, his fur's all grown back. Just pulled up some fresh onions from the garden. You hear them? They're right there. Chickens are looking for worms, having such a great time. So I gave them probably give them the rest of the greens too. So I'm going to be making corned beef hash. Paulie's in the house prepping. He has the potatoes peeling and diced into a fine dice, and then he's gonna cut the meat. He promised to save me a piece of meat to show you how to cut it against the grain so it's in small pieces and not chewy. And then I will saute the onions and add it to the mix and then fry it till it's crispy on both sides. Hi everyone, this is Natasha. I wanted to share with you this morning the corned beef hash that we're making. And yes, we totally cooked an entire corned beef just for the hash. And that's not for just today. 4 hours, simmered slowly. So I have a piece of meat that's left on the cutting board. I wanted to show you that to prevent that chewiness, you cut it across the grain. So you see how the grain's running in this direction? I'm going to cut it this way. And then cube it, which Paulie has already done most of the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to saute some for today. And I have 2 pans preheating. One is going to be for the Sunnyside eggs on top, and one is for the hash, which also has 3 different kinds of potatoes, which I'll show you in a sec. 4, including purple, and onions from the garden. I'm not cooking all of this, mind you. I'm just going to make enough for today, for brunch, late lunch, or late breakfast, early lunch. And the rest is going to go in a Ziploc bag so we can pull it out and make it during the week. I might even freeze some. Well, there's a portion, a very healthy 2 portions in the pan. I'm sauteing it in this ceramic coated Hensel pan, and you could certainly add other things to it. This is kind of a semi-traditional version. You can fortify it with vegetables like sauteed spinach, or even frozen spinach would work really nicely. But as you can see, it barely looks like we've made a dent in this big bowl. So we have plenty, and the potatoes are cooked 90% of the way. They were just solid enough to be able to be chopped. The meat is cooked all the way through, so really what you're doing is you're heating everything through and creating that sear. So I'm gonna move it around for a little while, and then at the end, probably the last 5 or 6 minutes, I'm gonna turn the heat down so it forms a crust on the bottom, and then I'll flip that and then divide that into two, probably put it in bowls, and then fry up some eggs. And that will be our yummy lunch. So I've just added some black pepper because the corned beef is quite salty, or salty enough that it adds that saltiness. And although there's potatoes in here, and really corned beef hash was born out of extending the life of meat by adding the potatoes. And I have a couple of toasts in the oven. So I'm going to start on the eggs shortly. Just want to make sure that this gets to the consistency of being able to create the crust on the bottom. And as you can hear, it's sizzling. It's about on a 6 out of medium high. So it's looking pretty good. There's a few perfect sunny side up eggs. I start them hot, or I start them off in a hot pan, so the bottom sets up, and then I turn it down to like a 3 on my electric stove, 2 or 3, and they cook slowly, but the yolk is still intact, so it can easily be enjoyed with a toast point. I'm just gonna put that on top of the bowls of hash and mushrooms, and that's it. And I'll include a link to my blog post with the pictures from start to finish. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. Ooh, I have a piece of mushroom inside my thumbnail. And as always, I appreciate your watching, and I will see you soon.